This shit ain't nothing to me, you stupid piece of shit.
Bobby, what happened to Jack Harlow? Please go.
Oh, dude, I don't know. I never liked Jack Harlow, so I never followed anything.
I thought he was
to do
so
with him.
cringe as well.
Yeah, I never got into it at all. It's music for like white girl, like
White girls who want to date black guys.
Yes, yeah. Ugly white girls with
Yes.
like finger tattoos.
Yes,
You know, like no tattoos on their arm. Every finger has a tattoo on it.
Well
you know?
said.
Was
Yeah.
he an industry plant?
No,
I don't
he
think
popped on his
so.
own. I like Sundown. I like that early stuff he did.
Yeah,
Well,
I
the early
like
stuff he did was cool. Back when he was pretending to be light skinned.
Yes,
You ever
yeah,
see
yeah,
that? It's crazy to see a man, and I'm like, I think you curled your hair.
Yeah.
I think you got a perm on purpose and like wore it out pretty long.
Yeah.
Like, this is.
I think I'm
going to
take that strategy. I'm gonna start acting light skinned.
Well, buddy,
I mean, this
look,
is
if we've learned one thing, you can claim to be indigenous, and no one checks it.
Yeah. No one does the report.
I mean, it's kind of my favorite thing in the world when they do.
When they check?
yeah, when they
Yeah,
check, because
yeah.
then suddenly people are like, "Pardon?" And they're like, "So what band did you claim ancestry from?" They're in the north. Oh yeah, what was their name?
What was her name again?
I don't remember.
Looks around the room. The Bobby Darcy clan.
Baba Darsa.
Oh, because
Yeah.
we talked to the Baba de Darsa, and they've never heard of you.
Oh, fuck.
I think it was the other Baba de Darsa.
Oh,
was-
you went to
I
the
was-
one in the north. Mine's in the east.
And then you
I
realize-
ran with the black cats. That's who I did. You don't want to mess with them.
And then you realize that's just a white person who goes to tanning beds and has covered themselves in beads and feathers.
Yes,
Yeah,
yeah,
And then it
yeah.
becomes so
Well,
fucking
bro,
funny.
do you remember
Yeah.
we were talking, and it
Buffy
will go
St.
on.
Marie.
Buffy St. Marie?
Yes, but it will also go unnamed. But a friend of ours was telling us about a casting thing, and it was like, oh, went to an
Yes.
indigenous woman, and we were like, oh, really? And she's like a gorgeous indigenous woman, and we pulled up the photo, and we're like, that is a red-haired white woman.
Yeah,
And then she's like,
yeah.
well, she's indigenous, and then I went into her bio, and it was like she claims indigenous heritage,
Yep.
which is the same as me being like, I'm a Latino man.
Yes.
Like it's
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
fucking far down the
Yeah.
line that it just does not.
And we were like, hey, we're going to go ahead. Can we consult the res on this?
Yeah.
let's do res talks on this bad boy.
Yeah.
Hey, I would love for you to walk through Capilano Reserve at 1 a.m. and just see what happens.
Yeah.
Hey, this is a podcast for the queens, and this is a podcast about the res.
Yep.
We respect the res on
We
this
love
podcast.
the res.
We love the res.
For the
fuck with the
queens and the
res.
shamans.
Yeah.
Okay?
I think it's chiefs.
Yeah.
Shamans are the guys they consult, the wise ones.
Are they?
Ooh,
Do they
yeah,
use that term?
Yeah, I believe so. I know in the plains they do. I also know dwarfs used to have a special place in their heart.
Well,
Do you know that?
explains why they
really?
like you so much.
Oh, stop! Hey, dude. All right, sorry. I'm just
Okay,
gonna
guys.
pause it for a second.
I have to have a quick chat with Darcy.
No, it's just kind of fucked up. You would say. No, did you ever go to the big house when you were a kid?
No, I got attacked by their dogs a lot.
What the hell?
What's the big
Yeah,
house?
dude, they're dogs. They're
The
just
longhouse.
vibing.
The what?
Longhouse, big house.
What's that?
It's like their giant longhouse on the land.
On the island?
No, it's like
No, it's like on every
band
reserve
has
or
one.
band has one.
Oh,
like-
really?
They're
Yeah.
like the traditional community halls, but they're usually
Yeah.
very like built out of cedar. They have a very specific architecture.
So in
Sick.
like the Vancouver
Where they
one
do
is Chief
celebrations.
Joe Matthias, but
Yeah.
there used to be a thing with like kids in North Van where it'd be like, oh, you're gonna go up to Squamish Nation specifically and just like spend the night sleeping in the big house, and it was the funniest
Nice.
thing because they'd be like, check it out, guys, here's how it is. This is how Indigenous people live, and you'd be like, oh, are you sleeping with with us tonight? And they're like, no, I'm driving back into the city. I'm going to sleep there. It was like awesome. That they
I'm
would be
going
like
to bed,
hang
yeah.
out, and you'd be like, so are you sleeping with us? And they'd be like, no, fuck no.
No, yeah,
what are
gross.
you talking about? Why would I do that?
you guys did a
So stupid.
school tour of the longhouse?
Dude, yes.
Whoa.
Yes, it was like a big thing. I think
Wow.
it was like a very North Van specific.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I remember Chris was telling me when his class went that like half the kids were like, I'm actually just going to go to my cousin's house. We're like, I'm not fucking sleeping here. I'm not
Yeah.
going to do
Did
that.
you sleep in the
You
longhouse?
slept in a longhouse.
That's
Did
so
you have like sleeping bags or was there
yeah,
like beds
sleeping
there?
bags,
Nice.
like all
That's
that.
crazy.
That
Very
sounds fun.
uncomfortable.
In-
Classic rock soup.
Yeah.
So they like heat up rocks, drop it in the soup, and like that's how the soup gets heated up. Not
oh,
over the
that's
fire.
dumb.
Not over the fire.
the soup was cold, but the rock was hot.
So hot. It was so fun to bite into something and go, wow, that barley just chipped my tooth. That was crazy.
Oh, there's so much sand in my soup. Yummy.
Hey, what do you got for crackers? A big pile of dirt?
Hey, look at this. We got something to spread all over the toast in Bannock. Oh, what's that? Oh, it's just poop.
Yeah.
That's what they do when the white kids show up. They're like, all right, it's exactly like tomato soup, but it's a mouthful of rocks.
Yeah, it's just funny that like this was like 2008.
Probably like 2006.
Yeah, so like we're making traditional rock soup. You heat up the soup with the rocks. It's like, how do you heat up the rock? They're like, an oven.
It was over a fire.
It's a
Which made me
stove,
be like,
yeah.
Yeah.
this is kind of weird. How come we're doing this?
Yeah. Put the soup over the fire. What are we doing?
Why don't we
here?
just go A to B right here?
Was the
This is
soup
simple.
good? Did it taste good?
I mean, it just tasted like basic. I mean, I was coming
It tastes
from
like a bunch of rocks
brother.
and hot water.
Dude, I was coming from my house.
Yeah.
Everything
Yeah.
tasted good.
Yeah, true.
They could
yeah.
have shit in my mouth, and I'd be like, yum.
Yummy.
Oh, that was good.
Yeah, true.
That
yeah.
and also unlimited Bannock.
Yeah,
Unlimited
dude,
Bannock,
Bannock
yeah,
rocks.
Damn.
unlimited Bannock and honey. They were like, go crazy with
Holy
it.
shit, that's awesome.
So it was actually
Unlimited
pretty sick.
Bannock and honey?
Unlimited Bannock.
Dude.
We were the last year. Last year to
Yeah.
have unlimited Bannock and honey.
did you ever
No.
do the thing growing up? I don't know if they had
All
enough
these
snow for
diabetic
it.
kids coming.
All
Yeah.
the kids are leaving me like, I can't feel my foot. And then be like, we will name you Hobble Leg.
I love you did a sign of the cross.
Yeah.
I know. They're very religious, Darcy.
Yeah. Well, maybe that way.
We
It's
don't
just-
need to get into why.
It's crazy that like they did not let us in that longhouse.
Really?
Really?
There is a very big divide in Duncan of like white people do not fucking come near this.
I
We
I
did
also
not.
gotta
think
say
it
I
was
can't
just-
blame them. Yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, look, as a white person, yeah, like we were also like, hey, can you guys stay out of our yard? But like, you know, it was,
And out of
Can
our
you get your
town,
fucking
please,
dog
actually?
out of my yard.
yeah. Well, I grew up close enough that their feral dogs would
yeah.
come close.
Damn.
The closest reserve to my house was like an hour and like hour 10-minute drive.
The reserve to my house, 5-minute walk.
Really?
So, yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
There was a
Ours
lot
are
of
pretty close.
crossover.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
the one by me was like an hour and a half drive, and we never went to it or anything. But they had a hockey team, and all of like the white kids from my school were always like scared to play it because they're
yeah.
so tough.
No, yeah,
yeah.
they played a lot of. I've talked about this before.
Yeah.
But a bunch of indigenous kids were on our football team.
Oh yeah.
The strength.
yes.
Oh,
It
yeah,
was
dude.
crazy.
Yeah.
Like you
Yeah,
end
it's
up
insane.
you end up on the other side of like the O line with them, and they're on D line, and you're just like, "Hey, Curtis, please don't go
Kill
all
me.
in." Yeah,
Yeah.
like Curtis, we're friends, right? He's like, "Yeah, we're friends." I'm like, "We're pals," and then down set hut, pop, and then I'm just my helmet comes flying off.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I
Dude,
knew a kid.
they were
I would
tough
spend
as
a lot
hell.
of time at his house with his mom, but specifically his parents were divorced. His dad grew up in Sunshine Coast, and his dad got in so tight with the indigenous people, they gave him false status. 'Cause
What?
His dad was a, what's it called? Archaeologist.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
he was like, if I have this status card, I have so much more access to other sites and whatnot. And
Yeah.
he did so much with the community in Sunshine Coast that they're like, we're basically bringing you in as an honorary tribe member.
That's sick.
The kid I grew up with, Sam, loved soccer, so he would spend summers or like a long period of time at his dad's place. And his dad was like, I know a soccer team you can join. So he just grew up playing res soccer.
Whoa.
Like for a year, there's like photos of him. It's the funniest fucking thing because he would just go around doing like indigenous soccer tournaments. White kid.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Apparently,
Awesome.
He was very good.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
like other teams would be like, "What's going on here? Why is this white kid
Hey.
here?
Just
What's
one."
going on?" And his dad was just like a Welsh dude who was kind of tanned,
Yeah.
like kind of Catherine Zeta-Jonesy. So he could maybe just get away with it. But I remember he said he used to get called out a ton.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
bet. Yeah.
But like fairly.
Yeah,
Like he got
yeah.
called out where they were like, "You don't look fucking indigenous
And
at
he was
all."
just like, "I'm not.
I'm
Yeah.
not. I just love soccer.
I love
I
soccer."
love soccer and I love digging for artifacts. Do you know where any are?
I want to see bones.
Please give me an arrowhead.
If
No,
I-
don't shoot it into me.
If I find a blanket, I'm gonna take it to England and you'll never get it back.
Yeah. I went to every comic I saw in England that was not white had a joke about like being like, "Oh, I went and saw my homeland today at the England Museum of Art." You know? Yeah.
Got him.
I saw a robbery today. Yeah, at the England Museum of Art. You know, it
yeah,
was like
yeah,
the
a
worst.
joke that I've heard in 2016.
Yes.
Fucking, hey, steal
Yeah.
it back or get over it. All right.
Do National Treasure. Fuck off. Doing
Idris
National
Elba
Treasure.
doing National Treasure.
Yeah. A Chinese guy doing National Treasure, and he just has 100 lamps on his back.
We'll sneak it out of there. No one will suspect a thing. He's dressed as a dragon in the dragon dance.
They're like, why is it dragon? Why is it clinking so much while it dances? They're all shattering.
Have you
So
seen
much gold.
the inside POVs of
Yes,
the dragon?
it is the funniest thing I've
It
ever
is
seen.
so funny.
Really?
Dude,
It's
it'll
so
be a forehead
stressful.
over, and then she'll be like, "Okay, we're going up now." It's so stressful.
They just like put a GoPro inside the Chinese dragon, and yeah, like you're just used to seeing it and being like, oh, like
Yeah,
in a parade,
totally.
and you look inside, and there is a person frantically sweating,
That's
and they're
so
also
funny.
taking money. Like you
Yes.
give the dragons
Yeah,
money.
So you know the
Yeah.
tradition of putting, I think it's the cabbage hanging from the store,
Yeah.
and when they bite it, it's good luck.
I think it's lettuce.
Is it lettuce?
I think
Yeah,
it's lettuce,
yeah, it's like lettuce. I saw one POV, and it was specifically around Chinese New Year, and it was just this like 17-year-old girl being like, "Okay, we're going for the lettuce. We're going." It literally felt like, you know, the cockpit scenes
so
from Top
hectic.
Gun 2.
Yeah,
It felt like
yeah.
that, where she was just like, oh, like the G's were hitting her, and she was like, "We're going for it, we're going for it," and then she goes up, she goes, "We missed, we're going again, second drum," and then she gets up and gets and goes, "We got it. Okay, keep going, moving forward." And then I was like, and you see them go an entire street block.
Oh
Yeah.
my
And
And you're
god.
like, this must have been hell.
And
Yeah.
they'll eat the money, and she'll just see her like, and then just like shove the money packet into her cleavage, and then be like, oh, okay, we're saying thank you.
it's the same one.
It is
Yeah,
the
you're probably seeing
closest
the same
approximation is like it looks like the interior POV of a tank in Ukraine.
Yeah,
Yes.
I think
Yeah,
it,
truly.
so
It felt like what's it called? What was that movie that you got me to watch? 2,000 Meters to Andreevnik?
Andreevka.
Andreevka.
Yeah.
That's it. It
I don't
truly
want to
felt
talk
like the
about that
opening.
on the pod.
Oh yeah, too
Yeah.
big of a downer.
Yeah.
It fucking is, dude. It made me-
No, they
made
need
me
to take a
cry.
little bit of that. They need to throw their enemy off. They got to dress up as a Chinese dragon and just walk their way over. Like, Igor, what is coming? Oh, that is a Chinese dragon.
Oh,
the ultimate
no.
Trojan horse.
Yeah. Drums playing as he's going over the bunker.
What do you think is more stressful, the interior POV of that dragon, or just the interior POV of their car when they try and parallel park? Okay, we're backing in. Okay. Oh, we hit it.
I'll be honest with
We
you.
hit the lettuce.
I'll be real with you. I've seen some of them in those situations. I've never seen someone look less stressed.
Yeah, true.
That's the thing is, like, if someone cuts me off in traffic and I go by them and they're like, "I'm so sorry." I'm
Yeah.
like, okay, whatever.
Yeah.
When someone cuts me off and I go by and they're just like, I'm like, I'll kill
Oh
you.
yeah. when they wave you away, when they're like,
Oh my
Chill
god.
and you're like, you
Yeah.
just drove into a pedestrian.
Yeah. You just killed a man.
There's a guy under your wheel.
What's this movie? 2,000 Meters to Androvka.
I don't want to talk about it. it's
gonna make me too sad.
Oh, I get
It's gonna
bummed
make me
out.
too
it's a
sad about some
documentary
guys I don't
about
know.
the 2023 summer push in Ukraine.
Oh, it does
The
sound
summer
depressing.
offensive. It's
Yeah, dude.
extremely bleak.
Yeah.
It's POV footage of a brutal ground war.
If I
Oh.
took one thing away from it, it's his war is actually kind of cool. That's my big takeaway.
Yeah, Sean
from
was
this.
Sean was like telling me, he's like, yeah, one part got me so hyped, and I was like,
Darcy, first of all,
I don't know.
stop your lying mouth.
Yeah.
Would you not
Sean was like,
agree-
dude, I love Russia. You're crazy.
Would you not agree? The point where he's just like, "You come to my fucking land," and he's shooting over the bunker, and he's like, "You come to my fucking home," and shooting. That did get me hyped, and
They-
that did get you hyped, unless you're a soy boy cuck.
Yeah,
I don't know what
that's
to
how
tell
we're
you.
gonna defend Canada.
Oh, that is true.
Yeah.
No, I did.
As a
watch it
man
with
who
that in mind.
talks so highly, being like, "I'm ready to defend Canada,"
I am.
and you being like, "It's made me too sad."
I think you should. Yeah, I don't want to have to defend Canada, but my
Yeah.
God,
Darcy,
those
you're gonna be
fucking-
such a
I
good tank. Are
fucking
you
will.
kidding me?
those fucking fuckers.
It's gonna be great, man.
Yeah, we're gonna put watermelons in your mouth and then squeeze your stomach.
We're gonna say,
Darcy,
Darcy, there they are. Fill your watermelon up with your watermelon. Fill your mouth up with seeds. Then we're gonna stomp on top of you.
You guys are gonna get me really hungry. Strap bombs me and tell me there's a buffet in the tank.
That would be fun, dude. Doing like suicide bombing shit in the
Would be
USA
fun. Would
be
Canada
fun.
war. Yeah, dude.
To run
For
in
me,
there with a
for a
Canadian
guy like
flag.
me
But no,
personally.
but knowing you specifically, you try to say something funny on the way out, and nobody would hear you, and you detonate, be like, no, wait, and then nobody would hear your sick riff on the way out.
That's true. Bobby would literally go up to a bunch of the soldiers and be like, "Do you know where I got this shirt?
Yeah.
No, did you hear what? I said, do you know where I got this shirt? It's thrifted. This is my grandfather's vest. And they'd be like, what? And you go, no, it's a...
Bobby's last words are, "Hi."
Hi, did somebody order a sexy slut? What?
Looks like I'm going to Yum City.
Oh, Yum City, population U.
Sorry, I'd like to return this vest. It's a little uncomfortable. Here, you try it on.
I was thinking about this today when I was doing dishes. Like, now that Iran is just...
How hungry you were. I'm looking at the crumbs.
Oh,
God.
I call him short. Now he's like, you're a fat.
You're hungry.
You're fat.
No, you called me short, stupid, and also off mic gay. Of course I'm going to come in here. You're like, this got
Why did I
hyped.
call you stupid?
This got hyped as a man was dying for his homeland.
I called you
That's so
pro.
stupid.
I called
Yeah.
you pro-Russian. You stupid.
Well,
Which, hey,
yeah.
are you kidding me? I fucking love Sergey.
Yeah, yeah,
So I was washing dishes. Fat
yeah.
and
Washing with all the drool that was coming out of your mouth.
I was washing dishes. Yeah, they brought me to the back of the restaurant. I got on all fours and started licking them.
I'm the doggy style dishwasher.
I say, don't worry, we don't have Dawn washing. We have Darcy washing. I'm sorry.
I look at those ducks. I wish I could just lick them up. All right, I wish I could lick all the oil off those ducks. I wish I was at the BP oil spill. Yeah, that happened at Boston Pizza, right?
Hey, that oil spill, are you talking like a canola oil spill?
BP oil spill. Yeah, that's what happens on my shirt every time I go to Boston Pizza.
Jesus. Sorry, you were doing
got a
dishes
big
and what were you
butt full of
thinking? You were thinking, boy, I love this podcast and I love my friends
No,
so
I was
much.
doing dishes. Yeah, I was doing dishes. I was like, I got a big butt full of shit.
I'm gonna make a big porcelain dish in a couple minutes. That's the only dish I don't like licking up. This is gonna be horrible for people who haven't listened to the last 3
know.
episodes.
Will Hannigan's just like, what the hell?
Sorry, I'm sweating from caffeine. Please.
Yeah, I am too. So I,
Yeah,
I'm
from caffeine.
Yeah, you're right. No, I'm not sweating because I'm thinking about eating a big butt of
Full of
shit off of a toilet. Yeah, BP oil spill. Yeah, that's what it's called when I get near that deep fryer. So so I'm washing dishes, and I was just thinking about how Iran is attacking all of their allies. Like they're just, well, not their allies. They're bombing everybody in the Middle East. I don't know. I was like, all brown people are allies.
Yeah. Yeah, you guys know
You
each
guys
other.
are friends, right?
Sorry, I'm lightheaded thinking about having a big butt full of shit. And
I had to explain to someone what that was.
A big butt full of shit. Yeah, I met the most guy in the whole world.
No, they were like, I don't get why. They were like, I don't get why you guys find it so funny. I'm like, it's just here's the backstory on it, which is they're about to be a Patreon exclusive.
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry, go on.
I mean, it doesn't get funnier the more you explain it.
No, it doesn't.
You either find the sentence funny or you don't.
Yeah.
It's a real coin toss.
Yeah. You either go up and you go, oh, I got a big butt full of shit.
Yeah.
And that makes you laugh. Or
Some
it
people
doesn't.
call heads, other people call big butt full of shit.
Joke's done.
Done,
So,
Washing dishes, Iran. Bombing
washing
all the
dishes, Iran. They're
Browns.
bombing everybody around them. And then, like, a thought popped into my head. And I was like, I wonder who's going to be at the Riyadh Comedy Festival next year. And then the next thing that popped into my head was Pablo Francisco of Fortune Feimster and no one else.
Holy
And
shit!
just like, bombs flying overhead. Pablo Francisco's just gacked out on stage, just
Yeah.
doing impressions of Judge Judy.
Yeah, does
Julio,
Fortune Feimster...
I could see Julio Torres there just doing shapes and sounds. And be like,
Yeah.
the shape of a crater. How weird.
How weird. Isn't that
Look
weird?
at that one. Bullet hole, bullet hole, bullet hole. Strange.
I wore my big glow-up leather jacket today.
I put this cool vest on. Bulletproof, they say.
Yeah. Oh man, that guy's crazy.
Brother, he's...
On my way over here, I was thinking. I was in my car driving, and I was thinking of like, who would be the funniest 2010s alt comedian to take like a hard right turn, like a alt right heel turn. I was thinking Paul F. Tompkins.
That would be awesome.
That would be really funny.
That would be very funny.
Yeah.
You are kind of seeing that, though, because there are a lot of, like, the people who end up being crazy Zionists,
Yeah. True.
you
Yes.
never see coming.
Yeah.
Like there's
Yeah.
some that you're like, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
And then there's others that you're like, whoa.
Yes.
Like,
yeah.
You know, Deborah Messing
No, I don't even know who
Not
that
familiar.
is.
from Will and Grace.
What?
Wait, how old is she though?
Which is 47.
Yeah, I
Okay.
feel like everyone like 40 and up who lives in America is a Zionist. Or,
You want to back that up?
sorry, if they've been in the entertainment industry for a while.
And if they want a good career.
Yeah. But I mean, like, people who were in, like, old entertainment
Yeah.
are Zionists. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But,
Yeah.
but like, you know, like they're the same people that are like, we got to stop Bush.
Yeah.
You know, we gotta do all this stuff. We gotta make sure that we gotta feed the world. And then
Yeah.
they're like, if you come near my fucking country, I'll fucking glass your fucking shithole. And you're like, whoa, like
Whoa.
it just comes out of left field
Crazy.
so quick.
Grace.
Suddenly they're spitting at you through gritted teeth, like you fucking piece of fucking shit.
Yeah.
And you're like, whoa, kill you, Grace.
Yeah. Grace,
Come on,
no.
please do Pete Holmes making a hard right turn. Pete Holmes, you're like, what?
Now these people over here, now they want to get married, and they both have penises.
This is me
Have you
doing...
seen two penises go? What even happens?
What does that
even go? How does that go? Just two guys.
Yeah.
Smushing faces.
Put on a fun
Think
hat.
about that. Two guys. Think
about
God
that.
wants that. God made that.
This is my Pete Holmes doing a hard right.
What? Think about how weird is it that we have different shaped skulls.
That's what God did.
God did that, and it's like it's just designed like that. And if your skull's one certain shape, you're angry all the time.
And we let them vote.
And we
let them vote.
It's crazy.
That's crazy.
Here's a little impression. Pierce! Pierce, they're reading to our kids, Pierce!
Whoops.
Crazy?
Trans people. Yeah. What do Paul F. Tompkins?
I don't fucking.
Paul
know
F.
what he sounds
Tompkins,
like.
you could do peanut brittle. The iconic and funniest joke of all time, peanut brittle.
One of the longest
One of
jokes
the
ever.
longest and fun, and every comedian who I respect says it's one of the funniest jokes of all time.
Yeah.
Peanut brittle, Paul F. Tompkins, but instead of snakes inside,
There's...
Why do you keep looking at me like I don't have a Paul F. Tompkins impression?
I have never
No,
heard a
he's-
Paul F. Tompkins joke, thank God.
really, everyone spoke so highly of that one album.
I do
of his,
remember,
and I
yeah,
listened to that
yeah.
entire album and was like, "Man, is something." 2016 Vancouver
Yeah.
with Paul F. Tompkins was the craziest thing I've ever fucking experienced.
Paul F. Tompkins, Patton Oswalt, and Kyle Kinane are all people that if we were literally 2 years older, I think everyone I know that's literally 2 years older than me loves them.
Yeah.
And everyone our age is like, this is so fucking gay.
I'm
Yeah.
2 years older than you.
Look,
Yeah.
and honestly, to defend Darcy here, I can understand the Kyle Kinane approach,
He's-
because
I-
Kyle
I will
Kinane
stand
did.
for-
I
You
will
like
say
Patton?
he did stand true.
Yeah.
He held on to
Yep.
who he is and what he does. And
I
he
like
did
Kyle
not
Kinane
waver.
much more than any of those other guys.
I don't
never
really like his
found-
comedy, but I do respect him.
I've never found Patton funny.
I remember watching the
Uh,
Comedians of Comedy, and at the start of it, Patton Oswalt gets off stage, and he's like, "Whoa, how long did I do?" They're like 3 hours, and I was like, "You couldn't tell when everyone shot themselves in the head."
And also, another thing about that is like, even at the time,
Yeah.
did you notice there was no chairs?
yeah.
They stood in a room for 3 hours to listen to
Oh.
Patton Oswalt ramble.
Talk about Bush.
yeah,
That's it,
talk
yeah.
about Bush.
Bush the entire
Bush is a
time.
fucking dick. Bush doesn't even read Hulk.
Oh
Bush
God.
doesn't even know Wolverine's backstory. What a fucking cocksucker.
Ugh.
And, yeah,
I hate two things: people that don't like comics books and fucking George W. Bush.
Yeah.
On that note, though, I've seen Brian Posehn live. He was a lot funnier than I thought he was going to be.
I saw Brian Posehn live like pretty recently, and it was good. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was good.
Yeah. He
yeah,
was also just cool. I remember he came through Yuck Yucks and he was a really nice guy.
yeah.
Yeah, nice
Yeah,
fella. Good guy.
Gross.
Good vibes.
Gross.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Very ugly.
Yeah.
Yeah. But also,
seems
when does
sick.
that ever matter?
Yeah, it seems like the man though.
I kind of love that a guy that ugly has like a pretty good life.
Yeah,
dude, you
I think
know?
he has like a pretty wife
He does.
too. Yeah.
Damn,
you
that
know,
is a rip.
like, yeah.
He likes metal. He likes comic books. He lives
Yeah.
in a nice home.
He's
Yeah.
probably
I look
getting
at
good.
that.
He's probably getting good residuals off. Was it Third Rock? he
Just
was on?
shoot me.
Just shoot me.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah. No, in his act, he's like, I look like this and my life rules, and I'm
Yeah.
like, that's awesome.
That does-
Yeah,
that is
yeah.
sick,
I look
actually.
like this and my life sucks.
Yeah.
I look like a filter, and my life fucking blows.
I've been watching a lot of George Carlin bits recently. YouTube's been feeding me some George Carlin bits.
Yeah. How's that holding up?
Dude.
They are relevant.
Dude, I don't know. Rat shit, cat shit.
Oh my God.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
I mean, they're
man.
from like comedy
Piss
ages.
shit, cocksuck, clug, cuntsucker, fuck, nuts, the N-word.
Yeah.
The one for Chinese people, the one for
Yeah.
Vietnamese
Carlin
people.
Unleashed.
Yeah.
But like comedy ages
Carlin
like
bites back.
Now, I actually I've
comedy
watched,
ages like milk.
It does
Yeah.
age poorly. I have seen a few like Richard Pryor specific talk show moments. I don't know why I've been watching older comedy recently.
Yeah.
There's a few Richard Pryor talk show moments that are still very funny and great. And like
Yeah.
have made me burst out laughing where I'm like, that was really funny, that was sick.
There's some old Bill Hicks stuff when he's not talking about politics.
Yeah, where
It's
he's telling
pretty
the
funny.
truth.
Yeah. Yeah, where you go,
Yeah.
holy fuck.
Have you listened to his album where he's playing like the harmonica and guitar in between tracks? and
God,
singing?
no.
It's
Oh my God.
It's rough. It's
That's
not,
horrible.
But here's the thing: is if it was horrible music, I'd be like, "This is funny."
Yeah.
It's like just okay enough to tell that he's trying, but
Yeah.
also not being facetious or anything. It was tough.
Were
It
they
was tough.
comedy songs?
No.
Dude, yeah, I always found that like I thought that was like the cringiest part of like the Blues Brothers is I was like, oh no, these guys like want to be a band. Like
I think
you know?
like Belushi did have like an incredible voice.
oh yeah,
And he kind of could do like vocal impressions
Yeah.
in a way that Jimmy Fallon could, but it was by a guy that actually was good at comedy.
yeah, like Jamie Foxx.
Dude, Jamie
Jamie
Foxx
Foxx is kind of
Jamie's unreal at it.
Pre-stroke Jamie Foxx
Yeah.
was
dude.
a
No, that
force to be
Jamie
reckoned with.
Foxx special was fucking crazy.
That Jamie Foxx
Yeah.
post-stroke special might be one of the funniest specials I've ever seen,
Might
and
be
none
one
of it
the
is
worst
intentional.
things.
It's like this man has very active signs of brain damage.
Oh yeah.
Comes out, half his face is drooping. He's like, "They think I'm a clone." Okay.
My
No,
dick
usually
stood up
the
and
clones work better, actually.
my dick stood up and said, "Sometimes you gotta pop out and show up."
Dun, dun,
Insane.
dun. Yeah, he keeps hitting the,
The
stanky
dance,
leg.
yeah, he keeps doing the stanky leg. It's
That
yeah.
actually sounds like
Have you-
something I would do.
No,
Yeah,
have you heard?
yeah.
Have you heard his recording? What he did? He's like, I worked it
No.
out in my living room. He's like, did
What?
2 shows, one on Sunday at like 3 p.m., one at 5 p.m.
What?
That's it. Yeah, he didn't work it on the road or anything. He did it in his living room.
He comes
And
out
it
and
shows,
just, like-
I bet. Yeah.
Yeah. And then at one point, his daughter just plays guitar for like an
Yeah.
entire song.
That's
His
nice.
daughter plays guitar. His other daughter gives him the intro.
That's cute.
So you thought it was cringe when Bill Hicks sincerely played it, but if Bill Hicks brought his daughter out and we all had to
yeah.
watch his daughter play guitar,
We all had to watch
while
his-
Bill Hicks tries to remember where he
His
is.
literally his 14-year-old daughter while he has to pretend
Yeah.
how to or remember how to stand.
Bill
It's
Hicks would have made
brutal.
it funny though, because he would, after his daughter finished his song, he would have used her as an ashtray. He would have said, "Tss, "Good night."
Bill Hicks feels like Bobby. I'm going to be honest with you. Bill Hicks feels like the artist that when I am on the road and if someone makes the mistake of telling the white gas stop attendant that we do stand up, that is who they bring up right away.
Yes, yeah.
The white
100%.
small town gas stop attendant will be like, "Do you know Bill Hicks?
Yes.
he's the truth."
Yeah, and also,
Yeah.
do you know I'm actually a genius? I just never applied myself in school.
I'm writing a novel where I have sex with Kamala Harris.
Man, have you watched Bruce Bruce's special yet?
No.
Oh, you got to
Does
watch
he
Bruce
absolutely
Bruce.
destroy?
He does destroy. He never stands. He's leaning really oddly against the stool because
Okay.
he's so big.
Okay.
But he's not sitting on the stool. He's almost using it to prop him up to lean against it.
Yeah.
And he's doing jokes that are like jokes that are probably 30 to 35 years old. Where he's
That's
like,
awesome.
My granddaddy black. My granddaddy blacker than black. He's so black his first name should have been Pitch. He did that joke.
Does it crush?
That kills.
Yeah. It's
telling
funny.
stories. He does the classic Japanese figures thing. He's like, my wife got a little Japanese figure off there. We go to hibachi afterwards. We get back to Atlanta. We go to hibachi. Chef looking at it going, shrimp fried rice?
I didn't even get that joke.
Because the person is supposed to say like
Something
hope or
cool or,
something,
like,
and then
hope
it
or
says,
divinity.
Like,
Oh.
fried rice.
This is shrimp fried rice.
That's like a Reddit joke, but I mean, it's like
That's not even a
Bruce
Reddit
Bruce is
joke.
clearly not.
That's
on
like if
Reddit.
you
Yeah.
watch
Yeah.
Kevin Hart do stand up at 19 years old, he does that joke.
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah,
even
yeah.
then, people are kind of like, all right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on, Kevin, you gotta be a little bit better.
Come on,
than
little
that.
Kev the bastard.
Little Kev the bastard. What should my new stage name be?
Little Rob the stinker.
Hi, it's me, little Bob the Stinker. Oops, I tooted again. It could be fun.
What about Charlie Put Put?
Charlie Put Put.
Yeah, I feel like that's fitting. I know
What
your
about-
mom calls you Chuck or Charlie.
Yeah,
Charlie,
yeah.
Chuck Put Put.
What about Lonely Robert?
Hey guys.
Or you just go by Rob and you go,
Having
it
a
used to
tough
be
day."
Robert, but they had to strip it down to make me more lonely.
opening every joke with "Yeah, I've been having a tough day" does feel like a
There is a
Dangerfield
comedian that
esque.
already does that.
Yeah.
Like, well, there's so many comics that will open on a sigh.
Oh
Well,
my
there's
god,
like,
yeah.
"Oh, the stage, Jackson Blue," and then he gets to the mic and he's like,
Been having a really bad day.
I'm having a really bad
My-
day, but I'm gonna smile through it with you.
"Will you guys give me a reason to live?"
People keep expecting like a punchline, and then you just like look at someone in the audience and go, "Get a lot better if you sent me nudes."
I think if my penis was hard and I rubbed it till it squirted, I'd feel better.
Give it up
let's
for
be honest,
Lonely
so many-
Robert.
So many people do that as is.
Yeah.
I'm real lonely and I just want someone to love.
Oh, I've been doing comedy for 15 years.
I think I'm onto something here.
Lonely Robert?
The taproot of who you are has been exposed.
Lonely Robert.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lonely Robert and the Piss Pants Boys.
Yeah, Lonely
Yeah.
Robert and the Piss Pants Brigade.
Lonely Robert and the Piss Pants Brigade, like, well, that's my time. Hope you guys had any fun. And then you get off. I'm a lonely boy. I'm a lonely boy.
Now welcome to the stage, Bad Boy Bobby. And I go back up on a leather jacket and I go, that guy was gay.
Got a wig on,
I'd beat
long
the
hair.
shit out of that.
And then you point at her and you go, he wanted nudes from you? I'm going to get to the bottom of this. Show me your tits or I'll kill you.
Show me your tits or I'll bite them off.
I'm
You
a
don't show
lonely
me those things,
boy.
I'm biting right through the shirt, bitch.
I'm a lonely boy. Whoa, oh.
I was going through my set list book the other day, and I remember I got you to write me a set list one time, and there was you wrote like 3 topics, and then the 4th one was just point at someone and say, you got to smash my tailbone later. And then I did it, and it worked, and I did it for like 3 weeks on every show. Yeah, it was fun. It was fun.
Madness King.
Madness.
Writing sets for other people is great.
Oh, it's so fun.
Writing for other people, just like when someone's like, I'll be a jukebox for you.
Yes. Yeah,
And
yeah,
you're
yeah.
like, oh, my ideas, but then people don't have to deal with me, so they actually like them.
All my 10 out of 10 ideas that would never fail, such as you look at someone and say, smash my tailbone later.
Although I've thrown jokes to Ola before, and it's so fun to watch an audience be like, "We hate you now."
Yeah,
He'll like
yeah.
do one of my tags, and then they'll be like, "Fuck you."
I
He's
know.
Like, okay, maybe not that one.
Also, speaking of, I mean, the reason we've all gathered here today, Sean, you want to tell us about how last night was, buddy?
I think I told both of you independently.
You did.
You
I
did.
think I called like 3 separate people after that show.
Yeah.
Legit,
Yeah.
maybe one of the worst sets I've had in years.
Really?
I
What was
didn't
so
even.
bad
Okay, I
about it?
listened back to it. I didn't bomb. Like I was getting laughs, but I really connected with 2 people, and then it was like a full chill pill, and they just fucking hated me.
Yeah.
Like they absolutely hated me. Offset, there's like 10 people getting drinks, and I just didn't handle it well, and I kept being like, "I'll do jokes once people sit down. Don't worry, we'll fuck around here." Yeah, I just did a bunch of really stupid jokes, a bunch of really dumb things.
Yeah.
Talked about, made a homophobic joke. Not even homophobic.
Yeah, just
I would
talking
argue it's
about
not. Did I tell you this?
it. No.
There was 2 gay guys in the audience, and I was just like, "What about you 2, man? You guys
You
have
guys
a-"
make me sick. Anyway.
I went, "What about you 2, man? Are you guys excited for what hell's gonna be like?"
And
What
I
do you
think
guys
that's
think?
actually pro-gay.
And I think that's kind of pro-gay because I'm acknowledging their existence.
Yes.
How angry God is that they're
And
defiled.
sorry, last I checked, gays like saunas. Okay.
Point at them. Which one of you twinks is gonna smash my tailbone later?
Which one of you big homos is gonna fuck me to death?
No, it was like 2. Yeah, it was just 2 Asian guys who were dating. 2 gay Asian guys.
Yeah, Gaysians.
Gaysians,
Nice.
that's
Yeah.
right. Yes. And I was just asking them, and I was like, "Do you guys have girls?" And they're like, "No." And I was like, "Oh, are you guys seeing each other?" And they're like, "Yes." And I was like, "Oh, how'd you guys meet on first date?" There's just people getting drinks.
Yeah.
All this chatter. It's like within the first 2 minutes. And then I kind of like hijack it from there. We're like, "How do you guys?" I'm like, "What? I assume you guys are still doing guy shit on a date. You
Yeah.
know?" I'm like, "How do you who decides who makes the first move? Is it just whoever wins the arm wrestling competition?"
That's good. Yeah.
Gets a laugh from them and Ummer and Harry.
Wow.
whole other
yeah.
room. A lot of like they them's, a lot of lesbians, a lot of people just like, oh.
Yeah, see what you should have said is, "Oh, gay Asian couple. You guys
Smash my
probably can't.
tailbone."
You guys probably can't do doggy style because you get too hungry." Edit that out.
Nah, that one stays in,
That
brother.
definitely stays
That
in.
one stays
You
in.
didn't give me anything.
I mean,
Come on,
you looked
man,
at.
it's fun.
Speaking of hungry, you looked at me like, please,
Please laugh.
please.
What do you suck his dick with chopsticks?
Oh, come on now.
Yeah, it was. So they already were hesitant for that, and then I was like, I'm dating a Muslim girl. She's trying to get me to convert, and then that just made them. It was very interesting to see them be like, oh, this guy's just homophobic. Like he wants to become Muslim just because they don't like gay people. Like it was such a hard turn.
Yeah.
And then they hated the Muslim jokes. I
Yes.
don't even think because they're like he's being insensitive. I think because they're like this is an extremist who's so fucking angry.
Yeah.
And then at one point I was truly bombing. The audience fucking hated me.
Yeah.
And I was like, I get that you guys don't like me. And then I was like, I'll go into actual material. I look at my book and then I look to the guy in the front and I go, have you ever thought of becoming Muslim?
Yeah.
It kind of gets a laugh. I get a little too excited and he's like, no. And I go, oh, you have got to try my girlfriend's pussy then. And back to bombing. I thought it was funny. I thought I had explained my girlfriend was Muslim immediately. Just right back
That's
to bombing.
funny. Yeah.
I was so fucking angry
Don't
about
worry,
it.
guys. I'll do some material. Look at your notebook. This just says make fun of gay people.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
afterwards, literally go backstage to the green room, which is right behind the curtain of the show. That's all that divides the show from the audience
Yeah.
is a curtain, so you could hear everything. I can like hear people, and keep in mind too, I do the set. Everybody has a great set. I'm the only outlier who does poorly.
That's the worst.
It's brutal.
Yeah, that's
It's
the
brutal,
worst. Yeah,
dude.
yeah.
I can like hear audience members literally being like, "Yeah, that was great," except that one guy.
Oh,
like that guy
God.
sucked.
Yeah.
Basically along those lines. And then I don't leave to another show, which I usually do at that place. I can hear the kind of the club promoter talking about me, the club owner talking about me. Then she comes up to the back. She's cool. She's a friend. I do like her. And she's like, "Oh, have you been here the whole time?" And I just went, "Yep." And I heard everything.
yeah.
And she was a very good sport. She started laughing. She was like, "You heard me talk about how you always self-sabotage?" And I was
Yeah.
like, "Did I ever?"
Yep.
And we kind of went back and forth very amicably, not very much venom there, which is fine. And then on the Late Show, I proved her right. On
I
the Late Show, I was
self-sabotaged
having a very
again.
fun set and was like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna do this joke."
Yeah.
And I could see her just be like, "Fuck me, fuck
They didn't
me."
like it on the first one, but you guys are gonna go gaga for it.
Oh yes.
Yeah. No, that'll happen. I feel like all my Muslim jokes do great if I'm on a show with one of my Muslim friends. Sometimes if it's like all just like normal people, by that I mean non-Muslims, sometimes they really can tank, because they're
A
like
bunch
oh,
of
this is-
infidels.
Yeah,
on
if,
the
there's
line.
if no one's at the, hitting a girl in the green room, then sometimes
Jesus Christ.
no, that's not a Muslim thing. This is what my Muslim friends do. Some of them are very successful.
And why don't you say their names to the listeners?
He hits women in the green room because they don't wear burqas. It's fucked up.
Damn.
But he's my road dog. I fuck with him.
He looks at the curtain and he goes, "Quickly, we can craft Joe on out."
Yeah, put this curtain on, or else I'm gonna fucking hit you.
Jesus.
That would actually be like the all-time goated way to get on stage for your special. There's just like a curtain and a spotlight, and then you just see two scissors cut eye holes out, and then your eyes just look at the audience.
I was thinking a painting of
Oh,
yourself. A painting of yourself behind the
Yeah,
microphone,
yeah,
and the
yeah.
eyes start darting back and forth.
Yeah,
And
doesn't
Or to
get a
just
laugh.
be in, like,
Yeah, no
I would
laugh.
say just to be in a ghillie suit against the curtain for the entire opener and middle's act,
Yeah.
and then to just take off the helmet. And be
They
like,
call
"Here
that
we go."
they call that the Alex Carr.
yeah.
But
Be
you're
in a
not.
ghillie suit. Be in a ghillie suit for the entire opener middle. Walk out to the mic. Go. I gotta pee so bad.
A ghillie suit also that doesn't match the curtain or backdrop. You're just in there like a stick camouflage.
Keep checking your phone. Whoa, this guy's going long.
But yeah, just had a nice little meltdown. Had a bomb where like people didn't want to be near me.
Yeah.
Like they were like, "This feels contagious. I got to get away from you."
Yeah, I had a pretty big bomb last night. But everyone was kind of bombing on the show, and they were also dumb, and they didn't like my silly little crowd
What
work.
are some other excuses you have?
Oh, I didn't grind hard enough. I don't grind enough.
I was in New York for too long.
I was in New York for too long, so I actually turned into a pretty shitty comedian. But my parents got rich, so
How did you?
kind of a win.
How did you bomb?
Well, I was booked to do 10 minutes, and then I had to stretch for 19 because if you believe
That's
it,
crazy.
yeah,
That is
That's
crazy.
yeah.
almost double your time on a
Yeah.
stretch is insane, dude.
Yeah.
You middled.
Yes,
you
I
legit
middled. Because
Yeah.
for some reason, the girl who was booked to go on before me showed up about 40 minutes late. Yeah. But so I
That is what it
I
do,
had to
you-
stretch for a long time, and the stretching wasn't even the problem. It was they did not like me from the moment I got on stage. You know?
Oh, brother.
I start off with my fail-safe squirting his piss joke, and they give me next to nothing, and I say, "Well, strap in. It's just gonna be a long set." And I do mean long because I'm doing twice as much time as I was supposed to.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no, they just they didn't really like me off the jump. I kept trying to do crowd work. I did the thing where I went to go dap somebody up in the audience, and they would not shake my hand.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
Seriously?
yeah. Oh yeah,
rude.
yeah, big time, big time. And then I got angry at him.
You slapped him in the face instead, didn't
Yeah,
you?
I kicked him. I said, "Oh, you don't want the feel of my hand? How about the taste of my boot?" cunt?"
How about my wrath?
Yeah.
How did that feel?
Tastes good, bitch. Tastes like grapes.
I offered
I
you my
love
hand
John
in friendship.
Steinbeck.
Now you will taste the blade of my sword.
You will die. You could have lived as a friend. Instead, you will die as an enemy.
Guy impaled with a trident in the front row. Yeah. You have died a dishonorable death, you coward. You guys are going to love your headliner this year.
One of the best tours all over. Originally from Russia, but makes his home right here.
Ben Bankus.
Ben Bankus. We should,
Hit him up.
we should hit up Ben Bankus. Hey man, can I hold 5 racks?
His show in Nanaimo got canceled.
Yo, dude,
What?
Can I
What
have
did it get
$5,000 on
canceled
white?
over?
Hmm?
Would it get canceled? Just controversy? They're like, we're not running this.
I have no idea. My guess is, it seems like the powers that be are very, very keen on silencing him. Did he get kicked out of the States? What happened?
I don't,
I don't think,
so.
I don't know if he ever actually lived there. I think
No,
just
he was
tours
living
there a
in
lot.
Austin for a bit, wasn't he?
Oh,
He
really?
posted a special
Yeah.
that only talked about how he lives in Austin and he's friends with Joe Rogan.
It was pretty crazy. I heard about him from some comics who lived in Austin, and they lived in Austin. They were used to seeing Austin comedians all the time. And I got brought up. I was Canadian, and they were like, "Oh, do you know Ben Bankus?" And I was like, "Yeah." They're like, "That's the most racist guy I've ever seen do comedy." And I was like, "Whoa!" I think he called David Lucas the N-word.
Jesus.
Yeah.
And David Lucas was like, okay, you're cool now.
All right, you're in. Yeah.
That's
yeah.
insane.
Yeah, he's that guy is crazy, crazy, crazy. Ben Bankus.
He's unsettling.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's
There's
funny.
a
I was
patheticness to him. Do you remember when he did Comedy Ring and he
Yeah.
stood by the door as people came
Yes.
out? And he just like stood there looking at the door, and he didn't have the charisma as some of the people we know to be like, thanks for coming out, man.
Yeah.
Thanks so much. It was just him standing there just waiting for people
Yeah.
to be like, you were really funny. And he was like,
Makes-
thanks.
makes 50 times as much money as all of us combined.
Yeah, truly.
crazy.
I know.
Yeah, dude.
I remember, what was I going to say? Oh, yeah, I was watching a clip of his podcast with Will Hannigan one day, and we just could not stop laughing because his podcast is just like, he reads the news, you know?
He
like,
can read?
Yeah, barely.
Oh,
it takes him,
shit.
it's a lot of sounding things out, but he edits it out. But
He puts
his
on the
podcast
audio
is just
news.
him drunk in his room, and he's like, he's like drunk in his room, and he's like, the liberals want Olivia Chow to get a Medal of Honor. Fuck this country! Like, and I'm like, it's
Jesus.
so funny that his job is just to get wasted, read the news, and get furious. Like, his job
Yeah.
is just to work himself into a heart attack in like 5 years.
It doesn't
That's
look
so
like a
funny.
nice life.
Oh my god, no.
No, to be that full of rage 24/7 must be fucking exhausting.
His fans just want him to be furious. Like his job is to get furious at the news, and that's how he
That's-
makes money.
Yeah.
It's so funny.
That's like crazy when you see those people who are just rage comics.
Yes.
And I'm like, this must be such a brutal existence as someone that loves Bill Burr.
yeah,
To see what he is now. And I'm
Yeah.
like, you've gone to so much therapy that now you have to just be out there and be like, they fucking want to charge me $200,000 for this fucking Porsche and
Yeah.
like, the fuck is this? And
What
you're
are
like,
you
this is
fucking
no
nuts?
longer relatable, man.
Yeah.
Well, so I worked the door for the Ben Bankus event, and he sold out
In
the-
New West?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and he sold out the theater. It was like
Whoa.
300 seats
Oh,
or
buddy.
It
something.
smelled great in there.
Dude, that's the thing. Lovely people.
Really?
It was fucking nuts and extremely diverse. Everybody was very pleasant and polite.
Wow.
And then I watched just the most like hate-filled.
Yes.
Like there was just points where I was like, wow, I truly hate this comedy. Like it's like really
dude.
gross comedy.
Yeah.
And the audience were like, it was it really
When he was
sent me into a whole spiral.
When he was there, I was upstairs and I was opening for
Right.
White Yardie, which was like a situation where I remember Bean working and being like, if these two audiences let out at once, this is going to be fucking chaos.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like
yeah.
an all Jamaican audience upstairs, and then downstairs it was like a dude in blackface.
Yes. Yeah.
They were
Yeah.
like, you need to take that off. We're not going to serve you unless you take it off.
Yeah.
And then upstairs, it was like the two sides of the white spectrum. It was like crazy to see like both sides. Like one was like a super alt-right dude, and then one was like legit thought he was Jamaican.
Yeah.
And they both met in the middle of just wearing Jordans. It was so strange to see like both of them wearing Nike everything. And I was
Yeah.
like, you've never been more opposite, but dressed more similar.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder if it's like maybe he provides if his audience is all really nice people. Maybe it's like having him as their outlet like prevents them from going psycho in public or
That's-
something.
I'm not gonna lie to you, Bobby. You're kind of going girl brain on this.
No, I
I'm
think
just
he's
trying
right.
to like
That's right.
rationalize
Yeah.
why
That's
they're
kind
nice.
of where
you
I
know what
went
mean?
to, where I was like, maybe these people just like it appeals to some baseline id. Like there were definitely some like fucking knuckle draggers
Yeah,
there
yeah.
for sure. But like Matt Rife were like literal swamp people
Yes.
in the audience.
Yes.
Like Matt Rife were like people whose like their shirts were too
Yes.
small and they
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
waddled in with their bellies
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
No, that
And it just
the-
was like, have you been in public before?
Yeah.
This was like people like dressed up. Like
Yeah.
a lot of people who like, and I just was like, all of you have horrifying
But I think
politics.
that's,
There's no way. Like,
Yeah.
that might be the appeal of like specific, at least for myself on Come Down, was that I was working in a workplace where I was like, if I misgender someone, my job is at risk here.
That's
And
true.
there was
Yeah.
Come Down being able to be like, you're fucking gay. And I'd be
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
But it's
yeah, yeah.
strange to see people have that feeling now, where I feel like now it's like really evened out. It's maybe swung too far in the right.
Oh
You know,
yeah,
for sure.
Where
For
I'm like,
sure.
I'm like, why is this still applicable to you? It makes more sense if it was maybe 5 or 6 years ago.
Yeah.
but I think what Bobby's saying is like, yeah, it's the
No,
same
it is. I'm
thing.
saying the same thing.
It's
It's
like-
like it is weird to see that psyche and that kind of mentality right now.
the release
is.
of pressure, I think, is what you could attribute it to. Like, there's some guys that are like, this is what I genuinely believe, and I am a freak. And then there were just like tables of like quiet to demure Asian people.
Yes.
Who
Well,
were
I
like
mean,
very
the
polite.
amount of Indian people I heard that went to
Tons
that
of
show.
Indian people.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
crazy.
yeah,
Tons.
it's
And he
nuts.
would go up and be like, Indian people are subhuman and they smell like shit and we should kill them.
Yeah.
And I would be like looking at them, they're dying laughing. I was like,
Oh
this
my
is
God.
wild.
That's like some weird like.
But I was gonna
self-hatred
say
or
that's like the
something, you
caste
know? Like-
system in India
it-
coming up in full
yeah,
stamp.
like-
Where
Yeah,
they're like,
yeah, yeah.
they're like, they're talking about just Sikhs. They're not talking
Yeah,
about.
yeah, yeah,
No, no, no.
literally, yeah.
He gets it. He gets
Yeah.
it.
It was guys being like, what's the other ones? It's not us.
Yeah,
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 yeah.
yeah.
And,
Those Bangladeshi people, man. they're
True.
crazy.
Yeah,
It-
true.
but yeah, very diverse, well put together, sold out.
Crazy.
No problems, really. Like, there was a couple hecklers on a couple of the shows, but like,
Bro, but you saw the Matt Rife one. Police were getting called there constantly.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
chaos.
Matt Rife was literally the trailer park emptied out.
Matt
They were-
Rife
Yeah.
was like, I think so many people were like, oh, some of the hottest girls must be there watching, and I was like, no, dude.
They were some
I
of the
was like-
ugliest people.
I was like, it's the most busted people ever being like, they call me the Garburator because I
Yeah.
can suck your dick until the skin comes off.
Yeah.
I'll blow the whole green room.
Yeah.
I'm 47 years old.
I'm
Yeah.
47. It's like
Jesus.
you're not allowed in the green room. What if I give you these fake Percocets?
And I go, cool,
Yeah.
I'm still also not allowed in the green room.
Yeah, yeah, dude. No, I mean like with Matt Rife, it's like, yeah, hot girls aren't gonna go watch Matt Rife. They can fuck hot guys. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
ugly girls are gonna go pay money to see a hot guy.
and it was,
you know?
well, it was so funny that it was like Matt Rife, he must tour around being like, man, everywhere is so ugly. Like, he left being like, Vancouver is so ugly.
Vancouver's got
Yeah.
dogs
And then,
in it.
you know, like Malik came to town, and I was like, these are some of the most beautiful people I've
Yeah.
ever seen.
Yeah.
yeah,
You know, depending on who shows up, it's who attracts who as an audience is always so funny.
yeah.
I mean, Sean, your audience, love him.
Yeah.
Sure.
Love those
'em.
freaks.
You know what they
Yeah.
look like. We've all seen them.
Love the fellas.
It is fun
Love
to have
the
like
boys.
friends of ours come in and be like, that person looked like really like something bad was gonna happen. I go, no, he's at every show. Don't worry. He comes every time. He's
my
great.
number one fan.
He's a good guy. No, he talks to himself about other stuff. That's all right, man. That's okay.
Oh, he just mutters.
He mutters. He's not heckling. He's talking into his shirt about killing people. It's fine. If he
Yeah.
puts it into his shirt, he told me it absorbs into his skin and then it completely dilutes through his bloodstream.
No, don't worry. He's not allowed to buy a gun. He's tried so many times.
Yeah,
He
man.
has a chest tattoo that eats the sin he speaks into it. Why are you being weird about this?
He's totally
man.
cool, man. Don't worry.
Don't look him in the eyes.
Sterling, do not take those drugs he gave you. Those are his antipsychosis pills. He really needs those.
Give them back, brother.
Yeah.
But yeah, like who attracts who as an audience is always so interesting. 'Cause some people are really very good looking.
Yeah.
Joe List, when I saw him, it was a lot of just like couples, very normal people.
Hell
Yeah. I'm trying to think of who.
Comes out for you.
You got like you got tatted up girls coming through.
Yeah, I have a real mix, of like the autistic open micers and then some really very pretty women. It's
There you go.
nice
I
to
know.
see him. Nice to see him duke it out for my favor.
Yep.
Maritos.
I'm going with the autistic open micers every time. Sorry, ladies.
I know. Marito.
Burrito strippers.
Yeah,
Burrito's just
Yeah,
legit,
strippers.
It's just strippers.
Yeah.
So you're like, why is everybody here so sexual?
Well, it's
Yeah.
also because like Marito goes to the strip club, tells all the strippers to come, and then he's like, "Whoa, I'm gonna sell it out." And it's like, "Yeah, but you spent all the money last night.
Yeah.
It's gone. The money's
But
gone.
guess what? Pretty sick way to live.
Pretty cool.
Breaking even on every
Sober
show."
man I gotta say, sober man at a strip club is wild, dude.
Yeah.
That's
It is.
crazy.
Dude, and I've been to the strip club with him. He sits front
Front
row,
row.
puts a club soda on the stage, and like his hands up on the stage and puts his face in his hands. Like he gets
That's
as close
insane,
as you
bro.
are allowed to get. Like they can feel his breath. You know what I mean? And his breath, they can smell it too. It smells terrible.
That is insane, dude.
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
he like just and he's enamored. You like he's watching it like he's watching like the greatest show on earth.
Yeah.
Doing
Which
up.
to him he is. Yeah, I went
Yeah.
to the strip club with him a couple times.
My audience is just everyone's dad. They're all just sitting there being like, "I'm so proud of you," and I'm like, "You guys are incredible fathers." Then we all hold each other and cry and watch golf. And LMG's like, he sells out every time.
I don't know.
He sells out. He leaves on time. It's dead quiet in there. I don't know what they're doing.
Everyone in there buys exactly 2 beers, drives home.
They go inside. We're just talking about World War II submarine statistics.
Yeah, Darcy's theme this week is actually U-boats. It's completely sold out.
I should just do.
He brought a bunch of his figurines from home. It's gonna be a good.
No,
show.
you got to come next month. Darcy's only going to talk about specifically Warhammer. It's going to be incredible.
He's going to talk about the etymology of the golden retriever.
A lot of people think they were war dogs. They weren't.
You know, the thing they retrieve just turns out to be maybe our hearts. Gary, is there anything you want to share? Gary unfolds paper. As you all know, I found this group at a dark time in my life.
A heckler standing up and unfolding paper is so funny. I'm just being like, bring out the last guy. Just folding it back in.
A heckler making a decree.
Hark!
Yeah. Huzzah!
Huzzah! You stank!
Forsooth!
Forsooth. What does that mean?
What?
What does that mean?
Forsooth?
Yeah.
Don't you know Sooth?
No.
Well, you know how
I don't
you
know
have a
what it means,
foreskin,
Yeah.
right? Imagine one that doesn't tear.
Oh.
Yeah, Sooth.
Foreskin that's soothing.
Now
It
you're talking
soothes
my
ya.
language.
Forsooth.
Forsooth.
It's a cream for your foreskin.
It's like a soother for grown woman.
Aw.
You shove that thing in there
Yeah.
and as they sleep.
Yummy.
Fuck.
Aw,
Well timed, yummy. Thank you for that one.
Yummy.
Oh, I love spurging out with the fellas.
It's crazy because this podcast feels like it's taken a really long time.
What time are we at?
53.
53, dude.
Oh, good.
Are you gonna go to the Great and Powerful Comedy After Dark? After this?
Yes.
I'm down. 5 p.m.
Yeah, the Terror Squad.
Yeah.
I'm gonna roll through.
Come on, Big Pun.
You're Fat Joe.
No, he's a big pun.
Can I be Fat Joe now?
Yeah.
Where I'm skinny and I've abandoned everyone who propped me up in the beginning?
I'm skinny. I'm still saying the N word.
Yeah. Somehow you have the entire rights to Big Pun's discography.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that still a thing?
I would imagine.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Do people disagree with that?
Oh no, I had heard the rumor that he owns all the rights to like Big Pun's music. And
Yeah.
that Big Pun's family is basically like, what the fuck, man?
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I was gonna be like, well, I think they were best friends, and I was like, I guess he probably did have kids.
yeah, you had kids and a wife.
Yeah. Oh, cry me a river. Go to Fat Joe's sneaker store, buy some Jordans.
This
Those
is
are your kids.
Fat Joe. Or not Fat Joe. Big Pun. I assume died of heart failure. Correct.
I actually don't know.
There was a photo of him just standing there
Oh,
in a
dude,
suit
in that
used to make
suit,
me
it's
laugh so hard.
crazy.
So
Have
funny.
you seen the one of
Yeah.
him and Fat Joe together? That's fucking
Yeah.
crazy how big he was.
It's like
I
insane.
assume it
He was like
heart
two
disease.
Fat Joes.
Yeah,
And
oh,
Fat
it's
Joe's name
insane.
was Fat Joe.
I know.
And
Yeah.
Big Pun made him look like Lil Joe.
Let me
Big
see.
Pun just made him look like Joe.
Yeah, dude, I do like Big Pun's music, but like it's crazy, like. Because he rapped fast, and you'll listen to him rap, and he'll be like, "Leave him dead in the middle of like, like he like has to breathe so hard, and it's
Bro.
like he's got like fat guy like sleep apnea, so he's like, like it's like, and once you hear it, you cannot unhear it when you listen to his music. It's really fucking
Dog.
crazy.
Okay. Yeah, we were right. Died at age 28 from a heart attack and respiratory failure.
Holy shit!
Do you know how fat he was at the time of his death?
I'm gonna say 620.
Darcy, your guess?
I've 480.
698 pounds.
Oh my
That is
god!
Holy
insane,
shit.
dude.
How tall was he?
I think let me see here. I think he was 6'3". Like, he was tall.
Yeah.
How tall? I think he was 6'3".
Dude, that's like reality show
That's
fat.
cra-
That's
like-
so much papaya.
That's
King.
crane
That's
fat.
like my half-ton life, yeah.
Yeah. That's crane fat. What the fuck?
They're gonna say Kramer fat.
That's Kramer fat.
Kramer fat.
Jerry, he's
Taking over.
690 pounds.
Bro, no, I'm wrong. Oh
5'1".
No, dude, I'm taller than him. He's 5'7".
Holy
Wow.
shit.
Holy fuck, man.
Dude, I actually don't think he could fit in this living room.
No.
That is crazy.
Like,
5'7" and
he couldn't sit on his
698
couch.
pounds.
How did she find it in order to have kids with him?
No shit, hey?
His dick must have been huge, dude.
Yeah.
But
He must have
at
been
that
so
point,
big.
Short Latino guys always got the biggest ones.
Of course.
Everyone always says
Says
that.
that. Everybody always says Latino men are hung.
short Latino man with insane levels of obesity always have a root hanging down there.
Yeah, dude.
Damn,
Down to
that's
his
fucking
knee.
nuts, dude. Holy
That's
shit.
disgusting. Yeah.
Really? Yeah, that's TLC level.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Wow, he could have had like a reality TV show like Getting Thin with Big.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
wonder what it would have been like to see him live. Sweaty.
Sweaty.
I
Rascal
imagine-
Scooter.
Yeah.
Who's that rapper my roommate was telling me about who's crazy fat where when he stands up everybody lost their
Dave
fucking...
Blunt's.
Dave Blunt's.
Yes,
yeah,
it is Dave
yeah.
Blunt's, I believe. Robbie was filling me in on the Dave Blunt's
How much does
floor.
Dave Blunt's weigh? Could you Google that
I'll
really
give it a
quick?
Google.
Dave
I'll
Blunt's
give-
is constantly telling us that he's going to change his
I know,
story.
it never does.
Yeah.
He's never gonna.
Yeah.
He's really fat.
I also hate his music.
It was like funny for like 2 months, and then I was like, yeah, I don't
The whole
I'm-
Kanye era was
Yeah,
was
yeah.
interesting.
Dave Blunt's is 600 pounds.
Holy shit!
So, Big
he
Pun was like
yeah,
almost 100 pounds more than him. And
That's
let's see how tall is Dave
crazy.
Blunt. How tall is Dave Blunt? Yeah, Robbie. It's weird the rappers that Robbie will just fill me in on.
I wonder if Dave, like, if Big Pun would have made it in the internet era.
You're going to say the NFL.
in the. I wonder if he would have made it in the NFL.
I wonder if Dave Blunt's would have Kramered in the NFL.
Dave Blunt's would have Kramered Big Pun in the NFL. Holy shit!
Will Hannigan is so
Dave
angry
Blunt's
right
is
now.
apparently 5. This is Reddit, so I don't know how real it is, but they're saying Dave Blunt's is apparently 5'4".
Whoa!
Something about being short and fat, man. Holy shit.
Something about being short and fat is gross. So it makes you really hard to look at.
Looks, make you look like Violet after she ate the blueberry gum.
Oh, well, is that it? Is that the app?